What's up, everybody? Rob just Carter, and a couple things. Yeah, I know this isn't Superman's Last Stand, but this kind of counts as Superman. I mean, this video has to do with Superman, so hopefully that'll count. I am working on Superman's Last Stand. Trust me, I am. I'm working extremely hard for it. I'm extremely hard on it. But 2 days ago was the series finale of Smallville. Wow. After 10 years, it ends, and it's kind of sad. Like, wow, this is how it ends. I want to see. I wanted the show to continue now. Too bad they couldn't do it in season 11. But I was watching this, and I was like, this is kind of like a movie. They're treating this like it's a movie. It's 2 hours long, has an amazing plot. I think, you know what? I'm gonna review this and make this episode 3 of Super Awesome Movie Review. Today we are reviewing the Smallville 2-hour series finale. Super Awesome Movie Review, Scene 3. Tom Welling as Clark Kent, Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor, Eric Adurance as Lois Lane, and Cassidy Freeman as Tess Mercer. In this epic 2-hour series finale, Clark takes the last step to becoming the Man of Steel. With surprise guest appearances, now after our first few seasons of the show, and Michael Rosenbaum's return as Lex Luthor. This final episode wraps up a decade-long story, following one man's journey to becoming the world's greatest superhero, Superman. This 2-hour series finale sorry about that. This 2-hour series finale was awesome. I don't know what else to say. It was incredible. There were so many kick-ass scenes in this 2-hour series finale. It was. My heart was racing during the entire thing. During the entire time I was watching this. This is better than the Superman. This is better than Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve, and I freaking love that movie. This was unbelievable. This was great. I mean, Apocalypse looked sweet. I mean, the acting was great. I mean, this was an amazing way to end the series. I don't know what to say. You guys did a good job. This Smallville, so there are some flaws. It's kind of funny how I just went like, this is amazing, and now I'm saying this sucks. There are some flaws here, like the beginning of it, it was kind of boring. It was boring dialogue about Clark trying to tell Lois we need to get married, and Lois saying no, Lois saying yes, Clark saying no. And all of a sudden, Lois is like, okay, I'll marry you. And Clark's like, I knew it, you have to marry me. I mean, I am the Blur, No, he didn't do it like that. But they get married, of course. And then, there are some other scenes besides that where you're like, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. That's ridiculous. And what makes me really stressed is this is how the show should have started. This is what the entire show should have been like. Every single 2-hour thing they do is incredible. Every single 2-hour thing they do should be the entire show. And I think they only did 2-hour events or something like that. Like, they did Absolute Justice in season 9, and then they did the finale in season 10. Well, I think there was 2, right? There's only 2 2-hour events? I think so. But I got kind of mad when I saw that, but it still doesn't take away the fact of how awesome this was. Now there are some spoilers here, so as soon as you see this logo, then mute the screen right now. Or if you haven't seen it, then you don't need to worry. I'm pretty sure it's available on iTunes right now. So I think for like $3 or something. So you can go check it out. So you trust me, it's worth $3. It's worth $3. So just go check it out. So here we go, Mute. The first spoiler I want to talk about here is the beginning. We're seeing Chloe Sullivan reading a book, a comic book, to, I think, I guess it was her son. And she's reading it, and it's a book about Smallville. Like, how do you have that book? How do you have that? That's not a comic. Now, it's not just a book about here's what you do in Smallville. No, this was a comic book about the entire show of Smallville. How did you do that? Are you, Chloe? How did you do it? Are you God? Is that how you did that? That was weird. But I will have to say this: that the guy who did the art for that comic book is actually my favorite artist. He did the art for I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. He did the art for Superman Secret Origins, which is actually one of my favorite comic books. Yeah, there are some stupid scenes here, and this was kind of pointless, but I did enjoy it. So yeah, it was incredible. I thought that was so cool that they brought that guy there. So I forgot his name, but still I thought it was really cool. And but he's like, how did you do that? That was weird. The second spoiler I want to talk about is the death of Lionel Luthor. Yeah, Lionel Luthor dies again. Okay, second spoiler I want to talk about. I can't fully explain. He just dies. Darkseid kills him. That's it. In exchange for Lex's soul. Lex's life. Darkseid takes his soul. So the second spoiler I want to talk about is Tess. Yeah, I didn't like Tess in season 8 and 9, but I did enjoy her in season 10. But she dies. Lex Luthor kills her. Like Tess goes to Lex Luthor and they're talking, brother to sister, and Lex says, "I want to save you." And she's like, "What?" "Yes, I want to save you." And he stabs her, and he looks at her dying body, and she says, "I'm going to save you from becoming me." And all of a sudden, she gets him back by erasing his memory. She doesn't have any power. She gave him something. I actually didn't see what happened. I'm not sure if he gave him a shot or what. But all the things that happened to him in this past Smallville, he'll completely forget. So now he'll forget about Clark being the Blur. So I thought that was kind of cool that they did that. So now we have the Lex Luthor that we know, who still doesn't realize that Clark Kent is Superman. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool they did that. Next spoiler I want to talk about is Darkseid. How Clark easily defeated him. What happened was Clark sees Darkseid in the shape of a zombie Lionel Luthor. And let me just see if you're recording still. You are. Oh yeah, that makes fast. That Darkseid took the shape of a zombie Lionel Luthor, and I thought that was so cool how they did that. And he was like, "You are the one who took away my possession of Oliver Queen," because he possessed Oliver Queen in the beginning, and Clark saved him. Saying, "You are the one who took him away. You must die. I won't let you ruin my plan." And he like force pushes him. Then he first force chokes Clark, and then he throws him. And all of a sudden Clark's like is in the fortress something like, "How did I get here?" And Jor-El's saying, like Jor-El showing him clips of all the other episodes of Smallville where he saves people, and he's like, "Oh, these were my trials." And Jor-El says, your trials are now completed. You will now become the greatest savior," or something like that. And all of a sudden Clark is flying! Clark is flying! He's flying! Yes! Yes! I got so pumped up when I saw that. But I didn't like how he easily defeated Darkseid. He just flew through Darkseid and he explodes. I know that's not the end of Darkseid. I was like, no way. I thought it was like, okay, well, he threw through him and we're going to see another fight. I was like, what the hell was that for? That's it? He's defeated? That was weird when they did that. They don't know how strong. I guess the producers of Smallville don't know how strong Darkseid really is, I guess. Now the final spoiler I want to talk about here is, of course, the big one. Clark becoming Superman. We don't get to see him in the outfit. We don't get to see Clark, the actor Tom Welling, in the outfit. We've been waiting 10 years to see it. You've been seeing photoshopped photos of him. We've been seeing, like people doing animation of like Tom Welling's body inside Tom Welling's head inside Brandon Routh's body or something like that. We've been seeing all that. He doesn't wear the costume. And I went to Facebook after this. Everybody was so pissed off. I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to screw it up. Well, actually, they didn't screw it up. They're actually trying to save the Superman movie in 2012, Superman the Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder. Because if Tom Welling wears a suit and he does an absolute amazing job, and he'll be better than, and if he's better than Henry Cavill, then Superman Man of Steel is pretty much screwed. It's screwed. So that's why we didn't actually see Clark in the suit. We only saw like a computer animation of Clark in the suit. So I knew they were gonna happen, but that's okay. That's okay. I still thought this was pretty sweet. So yeah. All right, unmute. I'm done with spoilers. Now time for the final part of this review, the ratings. Alright, here we go. Here's my ratings. Here's what I think about the entire series finale. Like I said, this was awesome, but it had a couple of flaws here and there. Like, you know, the boring dialogue in the beginning, and we're not seeing, and Darkseid easily being defeated, and we're not really seeing Clark in a Superman outfit. I'll have to, until the ending where he like rips his shirt and we get to see a Superman logo. I'll have to give it, excuse me, I have to give it a 9 out of 10. That's how I truly feel. So, thank you for watching. So leave in the comments, or even a video response, doesn't matter. What did you think about the series finale? Did you think it was cool? Did you think it sucked? Did you think it needed more Superman? You think they needed to have an epic fight with Darkseid? That's what everybody thought it was going to be, with Clark in the Superman outfit and fighting Darkseid. Nope, didn't happen. But make sure you go to my Twitter, make sure you go to my Facebook, make sure you go to my blog TV, make sure you go to my daily booth, all links down there, and make sure you subscribe. So thank you for watching, and Superman Last Stand Part 5 coming up next. So be prepared for that. Alright, thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, and I'm planning to do an Ask Rob Discord. So if you got any questions you want to ask me, just send me a message or send me a comment, or go to my Facebook and Twitter and ask me a question. And I'll answer, and as soon as I know I got enough. So I've been meaning to do an Ask Raptors Discord for a while. So, alright, thank you guys.